It is Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. This is your Midday News. I am Dana Malcolm, and coming up after this, it is the news that matters most.
Everyone can now pay online with the National Health Insurance Board. Employers, self-employed, students, voluntary contributors, or even pensioners making contributions for their dependents. Simply visit nhip.tc, register for the e-services, submit your calculator, and pay directly through our e-services portal. Payments are easier with the National Health Insurance Board, building a healthy nation, one person at a time.
It took around 3 hours yesterday to clear the country's largest airport of any potential danger after a bomb threat ground activities to a halt. Comments have come from Arlington Musgrove, Minister of Border Services, that the government is taking the threat very seriously. However, many residents are wondering about the country's capability to handle these bomb threats.
If this for real, what are we going to do? We don't have a bomb squad in the TCI. Are these police who they bring in from the UK, any of them specialize in this type of thing? We need to know if they come and equipped.
When we queried police on whether the RTCIPF has the capability, there was no response up to news production time. Yesterday, the Jags McCartney International Airport was also affected by a bomb threat. Commissioner of Police Edvin Martin is set to make a statement on those bomb threats later today. After noting an alarming surge of unauthorized land clearing activities within the Turks and Caicos Islands over the past year, the Department of Planning is reminding residents that they need a permit for this or any kind of earthwork. Doing so without planning approval could lead to a $5,000 fine. Magnetic Media is your news leader. Much more coming up after this.
Moving money from one site to the next? Lots of cash transactions make you vulnerable? Need eyes on your investments no matter where you are? Are you looking for professional security escorts for your high net worth guests? Want to support Neighborhood Watch with skill patrols? Sounds like you need security solutions at Spence Security Services. Established in the Turks and Caicos since 1998. Get armored truck escort services from $150 and contact Spence Security for free consultation. Dependable, professional service you can trust. That's Spence Security. Contact Spence Security and Investigation Services at 649-946-4730. Visit number 7 Caribbean Place in Providenciales or online at spencesecurity.tc.
A heated debate has sprung up on social media between residents and visitors regarding recent arrests involving Americans who brought small quantities of bullets into the Turks and Caicos. While some visitors are vowing never to visit because of the strict laws and verbally slamming the country, TC Islanders have responded in kind, encouraging them to go if they can't follow the rules. Others accused the men of being grossly irresponsible with their weapons, even if it was inadvertent. One comment said, quote, "Responsible gun owners shouldn't be making mistakes like this. What you view as a mistake is seen by authorities as smuggling on an island that's seen an increase in gun violence in recent years." End quote. Interestingly, though, many users say law is law. Despite this, there is an undercurrent of sympathy for those arrested, with residents and visitors both agreeing that they should face some punishment, but that the mandatory 12 years is far too harsh. Coming up in tomorrow's morning edition, we explore gun laws around the Caribbean. The power of attraction. Magnetic Media.
Flow's TV packages will give you something to talk about, with quality entertainment for any and everyone. Paramount Plus originals, blockbuster movies, iconic brands like Showtime, CBS, Nickelodeon, and more. Get the Flow TV Plus package with 119 channels and Paramount Plus access for only $45 a month. Switch to Flow TV today for a world of entertainment.
In our medical feature this week, chickenpox cases are on the rise locally, and characteristic of the infection are itchy rashes. The Ministry of Health and Human Services says little ones should be drinking plenty of fluids. You can try popsicles if your child isn't drinking. They should also be taking paracetamol and using cooling creams like calamine lotion to help with pain and discomfort. You can even cut your child's fingernails and put socks on their hands at night to stop them scratching. However, you must not give children affected ibuprofen, as it may cause serious skin infections, and keep them separated from newborn babies or anyone who is pregnant or has a weakened immune system, as chickenpox can be dangerous for them. Grand Turk has wrapped up its football matches, and it's time for Providenciales to experience the Fortis TCI Grassroots Football League. Opening games were last week at the TCI FA National Academy Stadium, and 3 more electrifying sessions are coming up each Wednesday. That means the second match is tomorrow. Fortis says come ready to be swept up in the thrill of the game. A positive report on child poverty in Africa now. Sub-Saharan African countries have managed, even with the blight of COVID-19, to successfully reduce the percentage of African children living in extreme poverty. Africa still has the largest concentration of children living in extreme poverty, but that's only because the rest of the world is also making rapid strides in eradicating the issue. Good news all around. UNICEF has already lauded this African success as a reminder that progress can be made even in the most challenging circumstances. That is it for this edition of the news. We come back later with your evening edition of Top Stories. I am Dana Malcolm. Thank you for joining us. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production.